What are you waiting for?
Come join the Geek Drums Nation. Welcome to today's video. In today's video, we will be talking about Gotham Knights Episode 3. I do not know the title, but then again, this episode did not really hold my attention. Was this a filler episode? And guys, before you say anything, this is not how I wanted to make this video. I was really hoping that I would enjoy some aspects of this, of this episode. I was really hoping to enjoy some of it. But sadly, I did not. But we start the episode off with Carrie, one of the highlights of the episodes. I really do like this, iteration, this very first live action adaptation of Carrie Kelly. Navia Robinson is doing an amazing job with what she's given. We see her taking on the leader of the mutant gang. Now, that's where I have my first problem. She is legitly giving this man some go with, with her tech, throwing the batarangs and whatnot. But I get that he's like toying with her, like she's, she's just a little girl, basically like a cat with a chew toy or whatever. But he could have easily knocked her out several times. I'm glad that she did use the tech to, shoot another end of that grappling hook into the fuse box and electrocute him in order for him to be subdued and then arrested by the police. But same way with Talon, I don't think that they're not that capable of a fighter. She's not that capable of a fighter to take on a guy that big. And that's just me. I know you say suspend your disbelief, but it's only so far you can do that. Um, so basically the whole thing in this episode was it's a party that's like literally chock full of Court of Owls members. But we find that out later on. It's a party, like a founders party, founders ball at City Hall, and the mutant gang, they burst in there because they want their leader freed. Okay, cool. But it's just like, for me, how fast did we get there? The pacing for this episode was terrible, which is an issue I had in the very first episode. The pacing for this episode was god awful. It's no way to sugarcoat that. Like, it seemed like the episode went by like that, in a snap, in a flash. Like that guy. It went by that quick. It's just I was sitting there wondering, like, where's the plot? Like, and then I it brought into question, like, they're talking about the Alan Wayne case files and how they had to get that. Excuse the train behind me. They're talking about the Alan Wayne case file and how they have to go get that. How they wish they could get that. And, Cullen comes up with the bright idea. You have to break in and steal it. So how does he do it? He cosplays as a cop. And of course the police fall for it because, well, the GCPD is chock full of idiots and corrupt people. They couldn't even smell six or seven severed, cop heads, which we don't jump back to. They don't reference those dead cops anymore. They barely reference the fact that, our Gotham Knights are still fugitives. The only person that said that was Harvey when Turner, had to go talk to him and pull him to the side. But other than that, it's like the cops weren't even actively looking for them this episode, which is a dropped plot thread, which is why I wonder, was this considered a filler episode? And I also wonder, for a new show trying to establish itself, why have a filler episode as your third episode? Had the same issue with Flash. But yeah, it's weird. You have Carrie doubting herself because the police took credit for this, but then the mutant gang blew up a blimp that I'm guessing injured a lot of people, probably killed some people because they want their leader back. And Duela says something like, "Now, I don't know if the Bat would have been proud of you, but I know I would," which leads to her and Turner having a heart to heart, which also makes me think, are they going to have a little romantic thing going on too? Because it seems like Duela's jealous of his, relationship with Carrie. I will say that the interaction between Carrie and Stephanie was cool. They officially met. They're both Robins at one point in time, both Bat family members. So it was cool that they officially met. Carrie did the Batman exit, the abrupt Batman exit. I do not like how in Turner and Carrie's conversation, he was like, I see why he chose you to be his Robin. He didn't choose her to be Robin. He gave her goggles and said, be my eyes and ears. That's not choosing to be Robin. That's just having somebody, that's basically like having Oracle. She made herself Robin. So stop trying to make it seem like she was Robin this entire time, because she was not. Because we know she was not. Why? Because she literally said so in the very first episode. Unless the writers casually forgot that. I will say, I do like her Smallville Knights, if you get what I mean. Her Smallville-esque, you know, battle suit is better than the tattered rags in the first episode. It's a red hoodie. Gives me, the We Are Robin vibes from that comic book line where Duke Thomas first started out. I like that. I could have used more from Harper. I could have used more from Duela. And, well, Cullen was just in the police station the whole time wearing a fake mustache. So all in all, I don't have too much to say about this episode, guys. I did not like this episode. Maybe next week will capture my attention more, but it was nothing really in this episode for me. I kid you not, guys. I was like this the entire time. Oh, okay. Oh, more Tekken stuff dropped. I'm gonna have to share this tomorrow because it's late. I don't feel like sharing it. Okay. Wait, Turner's doing what now? He's going to meet with Harvey Dent. That seems kind of stupid. Oh wait, they're literally in the city hall hiding in the stairs. Oh, Carrie and Duela have been secretly taking out mutant gang members, but we don't see any of that. Why don't we see any? You know what? I don't care. That's the other thing, guys. Why stop telling us stuff and show us? That's the problem I had with last episode with the GCPD suddenly discovering the Batcave. You show the cop cars coming, but you don't show us them actually finding the Batcave. Can't go off assumptions, guys. It's a TV show. We're here to watch, not just listen. I hate drop plot threads or deleted scenes, deleted key scenes. Side note: the awful mayor, he's killed by the court, and unironically, while he's getting killed, Harvey is announcing his mayoral campaign. I guess that's something too, because I didn't like the mayor anyway. But what did you guys think of the episode? I thought it was a dud. I'll give it a 4 or 5 out of 10. I did not like this episode. And this is not me hate watching the show, because I am generally invested in the Court of Owls storyline. Just not this week. We find out that once Duela stole the, bag of jewels or, jewelry from the patrons that the mutant gang stole from those party goers, they find out that it's a lot of Court of Owls watches in there. So, that was interesting. But all in all, this episode was a dud. So, like I said, let me know down in the comment section below what you thought about the episode. If you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Turn on the alert bell so you never miss another video. And guys, I will check you in my flash review tomorrow.